Hello, my beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to your reading for the first 2 weeks of January, and it is January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Happy New Year. Welcome to this beautiful new season, this new you, and where are we starting? We're going to definitely find out soon. Again, thank you. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And if it resonates, awesome. If it relates to you, then that's perfect. If it doesn't, then it's not for you, and that's okay. Keep checking back so we can get connected soon. And for the rest, everyone coming back, thank you so much for all the previous support, and continue, please. It's awesome and much appreciated. I use a lot of oracle cards so that I can get a bigger and clearer message for you, just so I have a greater understanding of what the oracles are trying to tell you. So I'm going to use the unicorn oracles, the lovers oracles, the romance angels. The universe has your back deck, as well as the gilded tarot and Archangel Michael at the end. So we'll get right into it. Your first message from the unicorns is awareness. Beautiful, beautiful card here. So I feel like for some of you, there is some light coming in. You're starting to have an understanding of something. Could be your situation, could be relating to your person, but it could be just a divine blessing of understanding coming through for you, okay? Awareness. Live in the moment. So some of you might be stressed out about the past, or I should say, you know, because the past is always to do with depression and thinking and anxiety about that, and then others have anxiety about the future and stressing about what's coming. So awareness, live in the moment, be present in the now, okay? Be conscious of your thoughts, Capricorn. So you have to be very, very careful. Your thoughts could also be running away with you. So I feel like for some of you, it just wants you to just be, okay? Stop thinking, stop overthinking, stop, you know, going all in many directions. Look for the signs and guidances. So I feel like many of you are missing it, and that's what they're trying to bring light towards you, is for you to see the signs. So you could be so distracted, you could be so overwhelmed, so worried, there's so much going on that you're not aware, because your mind is functioning on such a frequency that you need that time out. So for some of you, this is asking you to be in nature, asking you to be out, get grounded again, right, Capricorn? We're earth energy here. So you want to get grounded so that you're able to have this awareness, so that you're able to notice the signs, because I feel like you're too distracted. There's too much weighing on you. There's too much with your mind and your thoughts that isn't allowing you to see what your sources are trying to guide you to do. You already have everything. You already are everything. Now it's just helping you go to the next move. So, okay, I don't know why we got stuck there, but for many of you, get caught in the moment. Be here, okay? So don't worry. Don't stress yourself out. Now we got 5 lovers oracles, so they had lots of messages for you today. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Beautiful. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. Beautiful energy. Then we have forgiveness. Okay. Stop focusing your energy on past events. We just talked about that. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So everything, you know, you're going to have to forgive those things that are going on in your mind. Also, this is very similar to Sagittarius already. So if you do have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart, then you might want to check that. If you are connecting with a Sagittarius, you're already you're mirroring kind of the same messages from the Lovers Oracle. So that could mean that your partner or you have just a lot of signs there. Then we have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay, so you guys have the ability to choose to stay or go depending on your situation. And then last, we have surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And this is also about surrendering. Surrender to your surroundings. So wherever you are right now, just allow yourself to be aware in your present moment. Surrender all the other stuff that are trying to creep in on your mind to keep you busy, focused, and distracted. There is a lot of stuff that have to be clarified here, especially with your thoughts. So be really careful, my beautiful Capricorns. Your romance angels want you to know that calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So for some of you, you got to still keep focused on having this positive, beautiful energy, working on on yourself. The more you heal yourself, the better you're bringing yourself into a better state for your partner. And if you are dealing with a soulmate, then of course they're doing the same thing. So focus on putting more in towards yourself, so that the more you're working on you, they're going to work on themselves too. So when you come together, you're able to give each other a better version. Now, surrendering, get rid of old stuff, letting go. Forgiveness is so important, and don't forget to forgive yourself too, okay? Chemistry, woo! There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So for many of you, you have this beautiful connection with this person. You could definitely be drawn to one another. You really understand each other. And of course, chemistry has a lot to do with our passions as well. So there could be a little bit of a spark going on with this person, and you can definitely be feeling that. And if you are, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for many of you, it does need a little bit more work, or it needs a bit more of both of you. Of course, the surrender. Maybe you're being a little stubborn, Capricorn. You know, it's possible you could be butting heads with someone here. But we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. So just be flirty, be in the moment, enjoy. Again, the awareness being present. So for some of you, just be here, you know, wherever you are, whoever you're with, really enjoy and indulge in that experience together, because you're both here for a reason. And again, I always have to remind when this one comes out, we are only here on borrowed time. So make the most of it and choose love, choose people to surround yourself with to have that. Then we have 2 cards from the universe, 2 messages. Your first one is, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So there's definitely some stuff going on for some of you. You could be definitely dealing with a bit of pain here, forgiveness. You could have left someone. Give your relationship a chance. Maybe some of you are giving up and it's just not working out. So just the cycles of the moon, just like all our cycles in life, some of you could just be going through a difficult cycle with this person that needs a bit more patience. Just be aware of that. And I choose love no matter what. And this is actually very similar to the message. I swear, you guys must be dealing with the Sagittarius. If you aren't, it's you. And if it is you and you have a lot of Sag, like I said, watch that to get a bigger picture of the situation. But I'm noticing a lot of repeating cards here in messages. Okay, and I shuffled really thoroughly, and we're talking already 2 decks are already pulling that up for you. Let's see what the Gilded Tarot has to say for you guys. 5 of Pentacles. Who is left out in the cold, guys? I know it's cold. Maybe it's winter time where you are. For some of you, of course, 5 of Pentacles could be a bit of a loss. Maybe you did lose someone. That's why forgiveness is here. This could be financial wise too. You could be a little bit depleted. Of course, after the season, we did a lot of spending, a lot of gifts and everything. If you were celebrating that right now, of course, with New Year's, maybe you spent a lot, and some of you found yourselves a little bit left out here in this situation, or perhaps you did get left out completely. Maybe there's a bit of rejection here. This is Earth energy. So of course, Capricorn, this can be you. If you're not dealing with another Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Taurus or Virgo as well. And this could just be about your finances being a bit depleted or difficult. I'm also feeling more of just, you know, maybe someone's getting a little sick too. So just be really careful with your health here. Yeah, just be careful. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I say 5 of Pentacles again. 8 of Pentacles. So you guys have been working on something. You could be working a lot at work. You know, you're working to get your Pentacles in order. You could be putting in that overtime. You could, I also feel, have been working on something for a really long time. We have cobwebs up here. So I feel like this has been something, whether it's a project or something that you've been putting a lot of time and effort and energy into. This is something you're very passionate about. So you spend late nights working on this. If this isn't you, then, you know, it could be your relationship, and I feel like you could have, something didn't work out as you wanted, and now you're just like putting in the overtime maybe, or because you spent so much money, now you got to work a little harder to get all that stuff caught up for January. So just you have the power to do all this, you know, but I feel like some of you are so distracted that you need to watch for what your guides are trying to guide you to do. And maybe you're a bit too distracted and you're working too hard with your Earth energy here. Of course, we're always focused on our Pentacles and having that established established. But, oh, sorry, I feel like for some of you, there could be a love offer trying to come towards you. The World, we have completion. So maybe if you've been struggling with your finances, this is coming to a completion, closing, ending of cycles. We did just end another decade. So I feel like for some of us too, maybe you've been leaving all that in the past. You're trying to make all your affirmations, focus on yourself. But this is beautiful. This is coming to an end, an ending, and a new beginning. It could be a very powerful time for some of you towards something. You could also be traveling, Capricorn. So if you are going on a trip, that's also here. Ace of Swords, clarity. This is, yeah, we started with this one and the other ones. You have an opportunity here for something new, something that's really going to give you that clarity of what you want to do, perhaps your purpose. Maybe there was something you were missing. Now you're going to find it. Whatever you were lacking previously, that is coming to an end. Whatever you didn't have, you are going to get the clarity you need now in order to move forward or to move away. You could also be cutting something out or being cut out, however the situation applies. You could be dealing with an air energy, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, whoever you're resonating with. And then we're going to see, we do have surrender too. So for some of you, you might have to put the sword down if you've been a little fighting here. Seven of Pentacles, you could be waiting for something to come in. A lot of Pentacle energy for you guys. Of course, this is your energy. If it is about you, you've been putting all this work in, you've been waiting for these to come in, for your fruits of your labor. You've been working so hard. So I feel like some of you could have just been really focused a lot on your work. And maybe that's why it's saying, like, give your relationship a chance, guys, because you've been really, really down, working hard because you want to get the Pentacles in order. But I don't see any love or anything here. So I feel like this could just be an opportunity that's coming in. It could be taking, like, this is going to be fast. So I feel like whatever you've been waiting for a while, it's going to come in quickly now, or something's going to happen very fast at this moment. And probably right after something ends, something new is coming right in, or something ends, and then we do have forgiveness. And I feel like some of you might have clarity that you need to forgive someone, or vice versa, that has to happen. And again, reminding you, stop focusing on past events and focus towards your future. Yeah, so you can create your reality and what you think and imagine. And I feel like your dreams and the things that you've been wanting, because you're moving away from this Five of Pentacles energy. This is a cold, lonely place. Don't be there. You want to work on something. You want to put a lot of effort and energy into possibly someone to give them a secure, stable offer and opportunity together, and that could be coming towards you. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. If you're dealing with another earth sign, of course, this is the Hermit card. This could just be you, like, maybe if you were rejected or left out, or something happened here where you didn't have enough to offer, or your finances could be holding you back for sure. But I feel like some of you have really turned inside and just been like, okay, like, you're doing this journey within where you're learning, you're spending this time here so that you can understand yourself. And it does say, I choose love no matter what, right? The universe. And you found the deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So even though you went through this painful time, because fives are not fun, whatever you went through, whatever with this pain here, this loss, this, like your finances could be low, you really are like, okay, well, how can I fix this? Is it your spending habits? Is it your behaviors? What are you focusing on that you're missing? So I feel like some of you are like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention. I have the power to do this. The Power card is here too. I have the power to walk away if I want to, but what do I want to do? Maybe they walked away from you and forgiveness is needed. Maybe you did something, or you weren't putting in the work and the effort, and you're kind of like, wow, okay, I really do need to water this tree so that the pentacles keep coming. And that could be the relationship with the person, but this person could also be apart from you, and you feel left out in the cold because they went within. They have to figure out what they want to do. Maybe they're trying to seek their purpose and stuff. So however this applies to your situation, I'm curious. Six of Swords, air energy. You could be dealing, again, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We do have more swords here, but I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords is always about, just taking what you need, leaving the rest. So you're cutting all this stuff out that doesn't belong. Maybe there was a lot of burdening, a lot of things. So like you're essentially leaving the past behind, and you're moving into calmer waters. So for some of you, you've received that clarity with the Hermit here, as well as the Ace of Swords. And you're actually going to be like cutting all this stuff out that doesn't belong. It's completed. All that hard work with no return, whatever you've been investing your time into and working very strong strongly towards. And I feel like if it wasn't bringing you what you were wanting it to, then that's coming to an end and you're going to be moving towards it. And of course, someone could be coming towards you too, if it's an air energy. However the situation applies, the sex, the gender, however it applies to you, just resonate it with you or your person. But this is someone wanting to move out of those rough waters, that difficult time. And I feel like with forgiveness here, you know, you're kind of like, okay, this is my truth. This is probably what happened. Maybe you had to explain some things, or maybe you have to be honest about some things. And I feel like now you're kind of like, this is my boat. Everything I am is on this boat and we're coming towards you, whether it's you or that person. And then you're going to try to work it out possibly, or work on this together. Knight of Swords. So right after something ends, something comes rushing in. And this could also be part of the new beginning. So I feel like all that other stuff, maybe I guess with the forgiveness being here too, whatever happened in the past, you know, give your relationship a chance. I feel like some of you might just have to rush in and give that clarity, because he is waving the sword here, and we do have the sword. So I feel like you now realize something and you're like, no, I don't want it to end. So you're, you know, running back. Or for others of you, whatever it was that wasn't working out had to come to an end for you to see this, for you to receive this enlightenment, for you to be left out, or for them to be left out. However this resonates with your situation, guys. Sorry, it's a little all over the place, but that could just be the situation. And then we have, clarity. Why do you have this clarity? Why is someone rushing towards you or you're rushing towards them? Because you have the 10 of Cups. Definitely watch the Sagittarius video, however this applies to you. 10 of Cups, happiness, love, emotional fulfillment. This person, you realize that this is what you want with them. You have chemistry and you're surrendering. You're going to surrender here with the surrender. Someone is, whether it's you or them, someone is going to have to make that move. And this could just be both of you rushing towards each other. You see him rushing to the shore to meet her, possibly, however that applies. But you have clarity of your connection and you want to come towards each other. And maybe one of you something had to happen, something had to come to completion or an achievement for you guys to have this. And I feel like with the cups here, it's so much love, abundance, the rainbow, meaning that this has to do with your finances, blessings, all this gifts, as well as the bees. I talked about this in the Sagittarius video too. The bees is about working on this together. So when we're talking about calling in your soulmate, you both have to focus on your prayers, your affirmations, visualizing bigger and bringing it together. If you're not dealing with Sagittarius, that's fine too. But however this relates to their chart or to you, there was a lot of familiarity. So you could always cross-watch that and see how it relates. But this is what you want. You realize that you want this with this person, or they do with you. And that's why forgiveness is here. You have the power to walk away at any time. So some of you could have ended something because it wasn't serving you. They weren't putting in that energy and they put you into hermit mode, or you put them into hermit mode, and then someone's making a decision to either walk away. But for many of you, the personal growth is here. Playfulness, chemistry, keep it lighthearted. Try to come to this beautiful forgiving point. Then we have 9 of Swords. Oh my God, you're losing sleep. Someone's losing sleep and stressing about this. All the fears, all the late nights trying to figure out how to make it work. They could have been working all nights too, because they could have had really, you know, this could have been about their finances. Maybe their finances weren't in order, and that's why they had to work so much. So they weren't that they didn't want to be around you. It's just that they had to work a lot, or this is you, and you know, you miss them. You can't sleep without them, or vice versa. And we do have with the Swords, it's all your thoughts and everything, but we do have the Owl here. And because you're finding the wisdom, I feel like many of you are going to have this breakthrough and understanding of this. And you're going to realize that it does take a little bit more work, or it might take a little bit longer, because of course this is the slowest energy with the earth here. So for some of you, you could be like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? And then it's just like, it takes time. It's going to take time, especially if you have to go through the forgiveness part, or you have to surrender, let go, and all will work out. At times you must surrender the old before the new. So maybe this is about surrendering old thinking or old habits, or leaving something behind. Like someone actually has to leave something to come towards you, or vice versa. With travel and the 6 of Swords as well with the World card, I feel like someone could actually have to leave to come to you, or vice versa. You might have to leave behind things to go to them. And you have that choice right now. You have that ability to decide. And clarifying, if you're worrying and stressing about why can't you live without this person? Why do you need this person so badly? We have the Lovers. So this is your divine counterpart. However this is, your lover is here. So the connection that you have together is a beautiful one, mind, body, and soul. So you are being drawn towards each other to rush back towards one another. You know you want this time. You've received that clarity. You want this beautiful cups here with the 10 of cups, this loving energy together. You guys want this, you deserve this, and you need to have that together. So for many of you, this union will bring you so much emotional fulfillment. And I feel like if you've gone through that and you miss them and you're separated from them, that's what you really want. And you know that now. And I feel like maybe if you didn't know it before, or they didn't know it before, but now give your relationship a chance, guys. Work on your partnership, because this is what's coming towards you. Heal that stuff, let go of this energy, because the more of this fears and doubts that you have, because you're clouding your thought, you're not aware to that. So relax, be present in the moment, see where it leads you, because it's leading you to the love of your life with your lover here. Beautiful divine counterpart. Oh my God, amazing. Now we're going to use the Archangel Michael deck. These are prayers, so please read them however you wish. Your first prayer is focus upon divine and perfect health, right? Get yourself in a better place, get yourself in a healthy place, because we were talking about health at the beginning. So for some of you, this could be a health issue as well. So just be very careful if, you know, eating, sleeping, resting, because you could be losing rest. So don't get sick if you're not resting well at night, or this could be them, okay? God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being, okay? Very, very important for you to focus on your health. And however this is, overworking, whatever you're doing, you could be working too much, you couldn't be sleeping too much, whatever it is, you need to focus on keeping yourself in good health. Now, the last one. You created this situation and you have the power to change it. The power to change it. Okay, you could be feeling a little constricted here with the snake as well, so that could be part of it for some of you. You created the situation and you have the power to change it. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved, so that this beautiful, loving union can come together. It's beautiful. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know how it relates to your situation. Thanks so much, Capricorn. See you. Bye.